Good morning. I, Priyanka Dular, want to present on the topic recitation method of teaching poetry. In this topic, we include teaching of poetry, definition of teaching of poetry, benefits of poetry, selecting appropriate poems for recitation, and how to prepare students for recitation, and also accessing students for recitations, and then conclude. So now, our first slide is teaching of poetry. Poetry has tremendous appeal for children, and it is the best way of exciting the love of the language. It means the rhythm of poetry. It helps the students how to acquire natural speech rhythm. But in order to increase confidence and influencing, students also have to start by reading some poems together as a class. Then have students choose a poem that they enjoy and then practice reading their poems aloud in pairs by experimenting and with expressions, volume, and speed. By many types of methods, they increase their teaching poetry. So it also lays down the foundation of the appreciation of the beauty of language, and it also increase the beauty of the language. So, as you know, according to Professor S. Subramaniam, he gives the definition of teaching of poetry that poetry leads an all-round development of the whole personality of the pupils. Means particularly it includes the emotional, imaginative, intellectual, aesthetic, and intuitive sides. This definition is given by Subramaniam. The next topic is benefits of teaching of poetry. It has too many points that deeper understanding, improved confidence, strengthened memory. Means it also teaching of poetry is also improve our confidence in which performing a recitation in front of peers, uh, because they boost the students speaking skills, and in public speaking abilities and self assurance also boost the student. uh, the deeper understanding in this, it reciting a poem encourages students to closely analyze the language. They imagine that and meanings, leading to a more profound appreciation of the work. And as you know that benefits of teaching of poetry in this, they also have sources like creativity, developing language skills, encouraging empathy, and also helps children express themselves. And in this, student also improves their language, and they also improves their critical thinkings, because and from that their memory was improved. So in teaching of poetry, they are the benefits of poetry in which students improve their confidence, they'll boost their memories, and they boost their speaking skills, like this. Like this, poetry can help students develop their emotional intelligence, social skills, and expand students oral and written language also. And it inspired the student to become deeper critical thinkers, and it also helps all become better versions of ourselves. Hmm. Selecting appropriate poems for recitation, it has three recitations: that emotional impact, complexity, and thematic relevance. In emotional impact, we see that it select the poems that evoke strong emotions, and it also tend to resonate more deeply with students. Okay. But in complexity, we choose the poem with a level of complexity and that challenge students without being overwhelming. Okay. Third one is thematic relevance. In this, match the poem's theme to the curriculum or students' interest to maximize engagement. Uh, As we see that, for example, short rhyming poems for recitation, and the key to choosing poems for children at this age would be to keep it short and exciting. You know that they might easily get bored with a poem that is too long winded, and but one that is catchy, funny, and short is sure to keep them entertained and wanting for more, because from this student can't be bored. So these emotional, by emotional impact, by complexity, by thematic, they selecting the poems, and also they might get, and also they might not get bored with the poem because that was a too verbose. And uh, by complexity, students should challenge the without overwhelming. And in emotional impact, students should resonate more deeply by selecting poems because of strong emotions. Like this, they selecting appropriate poems for recitation. So, as you know that, how to prepare students for recitation, we prepare students for recitation by three methods. We will that close reading, by rehearsal, by feedback. We will take feedback of our students, that कि उन्हें इन फीडबैक कि उन्हें कुछ समझ आया या नहीं, कितना समझ आया उनको, या उन्हें और कितना समझना है, उन्हें कितना प्रोग्रेस करना है। इस चीज़ का हमें स्टूडेंट का एक फीडबैक लेना होता है। रिहर्सल, रिहर्सल में क्या होता है कि इन रिहर्सल हम बच्चों को बार बार से चीज़ें सिखाते रहते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी विल सी, इफ आई एम गिविंग अ वन पोएम, दैट वो पोएम बच्चे को याद नहीं हुई है, तो मैं उसे वापस दोबारा बोलूँगी। आई विल अगेन से दैट यू रीड दिस पोएम, एंड फिर वो उस पोएम को वापस याद करेंगे। तो उनको थोड़ी याद हुई, बहुत कम याद हुई, उसके बाद एंड अगेन मैं उनको ये बोलूँगी कि आप वापस से इसे याद करो बाय थ्री टाइम्स। इफ स्टूडेंट शुड रीड थ्री टाइम्स, तभी तो उनको वो मतलब उस चीज़ के लिए प्रिपेयर होंगे। Okay, then we will see close reading. In close reading, we will say that a close reading, it is a meaningful reading and rereading of a piece of text. Okay, in this we will help the student to gain more knowledge of text structure, and be able to determine what's important and have a deeper understanding of the author's purpose. As we see that, by there are five steps of close reading. With according to me, I will tell you that five steps are there of close reading. That first we will choose a passage, हम एक passage choose करेंगे, ठीक है, and then we will read the passage. We will read the passage carefully, हम उस passage को ध्यान से पढ़ेंगे, and then we will analyze the poem passage. Okay, फिर हम उस passage को analyze करेंगे, फिर analyze करने के बाद after that we will develop a descriptive thesis. Okay, फिर उसको डेवलप करने के बाद में क्या मतलब उस पैसेज का construct an argument about the passage. Okay, at last the fifth step is develop an outline based on your thesis. फिर उस हम हमारे बेसिस पे क्या करेंगे, उसकी आउटलाइन को डेवलप करेंगे. ओके, सो द नेक्स्ट वन इज हाउ टू एक्सेस स्टूडेंट्स रेसिटेशन परफॉर्मेंस. हम बच्चे की परफॉर्मेंस को कैसे एनालाइज करेंगे, उसको कैसे एक्सेस करेंगे उसको. हाँ, वी विल एक्सेस एज स्टूडेंट्स रेसिटेशन बाय द परफॉर्मेंस. हम बच्चे की परफॉर्मेंस पे एसेस करेंगे उसको कि वो उसको किस चीज़ की इम्प्रूवमेंट है, मतलब उसमें क्या इम्प्रूवमेंट हुआ है, एंड हाउ मच इम्प्रूवमेंट ही और सी नीड्स, एंड उसके एक्सप्रेशन पे, एंड देयर कॉन्फिडेंस, एंड उसके एक्सप्रेशन पे हम क्या करेंगे कि हाँ मतलब डिलीवर्स द पोएम विद excellent tone, वॉल्यूम एंड बॉडी लैंग्वेज। हम बच्चे की टोन पे, उनकी आवाज़ पे और उनकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज पे उसको हम डिलीवर करेंगे, ठीक है। एंड वी विल रिसाइट द पोम विद कंप्लीट एक्यूरेसी, ओके। एंड वी विल सी द कॉन्फिडेंस ऑल्सो, बच्चे का कॉन्फिडेंस कैसा है। एंड प्रेजेंट द पोम विद पॉइज एंड सेल्फ एश्योरेंस। एंड बच्चे के अंदर हेजिटेशन कितना है, शोज सम हेजिटेशन बट रिकवर्स वेल। बच्चे के अंदर हेजिटेशन बहुत है लेकिन वो उस चीज़ को कवर कर लेता है। एंड लैक्स इमोशनल एक्सप्रेशन एंड कनेक्शन टू द पोम। उसके अंदर बहुत सारे इमोशनल एक्सप्रेशंस भी हैं लेकिन वो एक्सप्रेशंस को कंट्रोल करते करते वो बच्चा पोम के साथ में कनेक्ट रहता है, मतलब वो उस पोएम के साथ में अपना कनेक्शन बना के रखता है। एंड इट ऑल्सो डेमोन्स्ट्रेट अ गुड लेवल ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन एंड engagement। and there and he or she's criteria, वो in which subject he is good, in which subject he is not good, and recites the poem with minor mistakes, उसकी mistakes वगैरह देखेंगे। And we also judge the students by their physical presence, by his or her voice and articulations, by overall performance. We will see their accuracy by dramatic appropriateness. Okay. So at last, I will conclude my this topic in short way that the recitation method helps students actively engage with poetry and develop valuable skills. Recitation boosts students' public speaking abilities and self-assurance. It also establishes clear assessment criteria to evaluate students' performance and growth. इसमें क्या है कि बच्चा है वो हम एक्टिव रहता है, ओके। एंड वो एक्टिव रह के हम पोइट्री के साथ में इंगेज रहता है एंड वो अपनी वैल्यूएबल स्किल्स को डेवलप करता है, अपनी रेसिटेशन को बूस्ट करता है पब्लिक में बोल के, बहुत सारे ग्रुप में बोल के, बच्चों के साथ में बोल के। एंड ही ऑल्सो सेल्फ अश्योरेंस, एंड वो अपना जो क्लियर असेसमेंट क्राइटेरिया है उसको भी इस्टेब्लिश करता है और वो अपनी परफॉर्मेंस शो करता है। एंड बाय परफॉर्मेंस के साथ साथ वो क्या करता है, ग्रोथ करता है। एंड वो अपनी और भी जितनी परफॉर्मेंसेज हैं वो भी दिखाता है एंड वो ऑन दैट थिंग फिर वो उस चीज़ के अंदर बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ में उस चीज़ को एक्टिवली वो पार्टिसिपेट करता है उसके अंदर। सो बाय recitation boost students public speaking skills, and it also improves their language skills, speaking skills and valuable skills, their critical thinkings, their confidence. Many things student can improve by these poems, by dramas, and by storytelling, etc. Thank you. So from my side this much. Thank you.